Here's your weekly SunStar Baguio Newsbits. A look at this week's headlines.
Travel cause infections. Cordillera posts 73% COVID-19 surge. Car logs 18 billion loss. NBI asked to probe threats. Baguio ventures to aquaponics. DepEd car inks agreement with education partners. And Benguet discourages travel to Baguio.
And for the details. Frequent travel and drinking sprees caused the spike in cases, bringing Baguio City into the second wave of COVID-19 infections after flattening the epidemic curve. This report from Maria Elena Catahan.
Mayor Benjamin Magalong, the country's contact tracing czar, said it was in June when the city saw the flattening of the curve, but as the economy opened, a slow but steady rise in cases was seen in July. Magalong pointed frequent travelers contribute to the spike in cases, while saying at least 3 construction sites were suspended for failing to follow COVID-19 protocol when workers engaged in drinking sprees. Contributing to the spike is frequent travel of people to and from Baguio, including the returning overseas Filipino workers and residents, and not due to lax border control. In July 25, 14 COVID-19 positive cases were recorded, and in July 26, 15 cases were logged. These are the city's highest number of virus infections recorded since March. As a result, the mayor issued an order to barangays to be more vigilant and encourage the reporting of those with flu-like symptoms to be PCR tested. Maria Elena Catahan, SunStar Baguio.
Cordillera's COVID-19 cases has surged to 73.94%, the Department of Health in the region confirmed. This report from Jonathan Llanes.
Dr. Amelita Pangilinan, DOH CAR Regional Director, said as of July 29, the region recorded 247 confirmed cases from the 142 cases reported in July 16. The increase is due to the intensified contact tracing of close contacts and the implementation of the expanded COVID-19 testing capacity in the region. This aside from the lifting of travel restrictions, allowing locally stranded individuals and returning overseas Filipino workers back to their hometowns. To date, 12 OFWs and 31 locally stranded individuals were tested positive for COVID-19. The Health Department reminds the public to be proactive and to diligently follow guidelines on the minimum health standards set by the government. Jonathan Llanes, SunStar Baguio.
The National Economic Development Authority in Cordillera estimated 18 billion pesos worth of losses in the region as the COVID-19 pandemic continues. Jonathan Llanes returns.
NEDA Cordillera Regional Director Milagros Hernandez said in her State of the Region address at the Regional Development Council that the economic and infrastructure sectors were the most affected by the pandemic. Based on calculations made by the Regional Economic Development Authority, the said losses is equivalent to around 4.8% of the gross regional domestic product or GRDP. GRDP measures the economic performance of a region covering the value of goods and services it produced, usually reported in terms of growth rate and expressed in real terms or at constant prices. A rapid survey of establishments in the region done in the first and second week of May showed many establishments temporarily closed, 46% limited their operations, while 84% reported lower sales. The survey also showed despite the economic effects of COVID-19 in the region, 23% hope that recovery will happen in less than 3 months, while 18% expects to recover in more than 3 months. Jonathan Llanes, SunStar Baguio.
A resolution by Councilor Arthur Aladillo and Levy Lloyd Orcales strongly condemned threats and harassment against Dane Soriano and is requesting the National Bureau of Investigation Cordillera to investigate and act on the incident.
The measure, backed by the entire City Council on Monday, stated the cowardly act of sending anonymous text messages to environmental advocates is condemnable and must be stopped with the help of the NBI to undertake the investigation of the incident to bring the perpetrator of the illegal act to justice. On July 13, Soriano, a full-time biology faculty of the College of Science at UP Baguio and secretary of the All-UP Academic Employees Union Baguio City chapter, received a death threat through an anonymous text message. Soriano, also a member of the World Wildlife Friend, presented before the City Council together with Zenaida Bawanan their study on the impacts of cutting down the remaining pine trees in the city. UP Baguio students and alumni filed an official complaint on July 10 to the city government as harassment and red tagging continues for student activists and its faculty.
With success of survival gardening in Baguio City, aquaponics is now being pushed to survive the ongoing global pandemic. This report from Loren Alimondo.
The City Veterinarian and Agriculture Office, together with the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources in Cordillera, is set to implement 2.1 million urban aquaculture project following the request of the city government from the Agriculture Department. Aquaponics, a system using the combination of growing fish and plants without soil with the waste produced by the fish used as fertilizers. Sivaw added is suitable for urban areas that have lesser spaces for fish production. One unit costs about 40,000, which the VFARCA targets to deliver 10 units to beneficiaries of Baguio and Benguet Province in August this year. Lauren Alimondo, SunStar Baguio.
The Department of Education in the Cordillera region partnered with stakeholders to address challenges in the continuous education. This report from Jeannie Cole Cortez.
On July 29, DepEdCar inked a memorandum of agreement with partner agencies in the region including Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Bureau of Fire Protection, Police Regional Office, and the AFP 503rd Infantry Brigade in a commitment to aid in the delivery of learning modules and assist para-teachers amid the global pandemic. Maya Clark, DepEdCar Regional Director, disclosed ongoing profiling of the number of para-teachers that may be needed in the delivery of education in the region. Eklar said, under the MOA, the role of para-teachers or teaching assistants and volunteer teachers include help to provide instructions and filling up of worksheets of learners. For the para-teachers, DepEdCar is looking for those who have a background in teaching. Although the enrollment ended on July 15, the department still pushed through with the enrollment to reach more students. Jeannie Cole Cortez, SunStar Baguio.
With the increase in the number of coronavirus disease cases in Baguio City, local government units in Benguet have asked residents to limit unnecessary travel in the summer capital. This report from Joven Peralta.
Mangkayan Mayor Frenzel Ayong said in an advisory, residents in the town are strongly discouraged traveling to Baguio and areas outside Benguet that have surging COVID-19 cases. He asked residents in the town who need to travel in the city to strictly observe basic health protocols of wearing masks, physical distancing, avoiding crowded places, and hand washing. Itogon Mayor Victorio Palangdan, who is also the president of League of Mayors in Benguet, urged the public to stay home and limit unnecessary travel in the city and follow health protocols to help prevent the spread of the virus. On Monday, Baguio Mayor Benjamin Magalong ordered the lockdown of barangays and stricter border control with essential and necessary travel allowed, reimplementation of Sunday lockdown, reimposition of liquor ban effective July 27, and closure of the Baguio City public market every Sunday for disinfection. Joven Peralta, SunStar Baguio.
For more updates, visit us at our website and our official social media accounts. Working from home in Baguio City, this is Conway Copas, reminding you to grab a copy of SunStar Baguio, the only daily newspaper in Northern Luzon.